Hello there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Shoot with Tapu. I hope you all are staying safe, keeping well. We haven't been doing this for a while because we've been doing something called 10 portraits. I don't know if you enjoyed that, but we still haven't finished those. We still have a few more to go. But today I thought I'd teach you all how to shoot smoke. Smoke for most people is a ephemeral, transparent thing. But for photographers, you have to think of it as a solid object. So you're going to light it in that same manner as you would light, say, anything or any transparent object. We're going to have the smoke, and you're going to be lighting it in the form of, say, a rim light or a hair light. Light for the smoke is going to be slightly behind the smoke and aiming towards the camera. You will have to use barn doors to stop the light coming from the light which you're lighting the smoke into the lens of the camera. What I'm using today for my smoke is agarbatti, a simple incense stick can make an amazing trail of smoke, and you can sort of play with it. I would advise you all, if you don't have a flash system which is operated through remote from the camera, then just use a simple shadi light. I know I have got really good results using that. The reason why I'm teaching you all how to shoot smoke is in the 40s, 50s, it was really trendy for Hollywood starlets to be photographed with a cigarette in their hand. If you ever come up with a job like that, then at least you know how to light those things. There are some amazing photographs of Marlene Dietrich and I think Joan Collins, Marilyn Monroe, all of these really famous icons with cigarettes and smoke trails. And it's a good weapon to have in your photographic arsenal. So if you ever have the chance to photograph with smoke, you know what to do and how to light it. Here are some portraits of Marilyn Monroe, Greta Garbo, and Katharine Hepburn with wonderful Hollywood lighting. What you need is a really closed environment, a room where there's no air or movement, so that the trail of smoke is not disturbed. And you can do this by just putting your trail of smoke in the middle and lighting your agarbatti, and when the trail of smoke is completely straight, you know that there's no movement around, and that is a perfect space to photograph it. I have a dark studio background. It's a studio gray, so I have the ability to, if I don't light it, it'll become black. If I light it, it'll become gray. If you use a black background, you'll probably do a better job, and you'll get a really clear, crisp smoke. It's nice to put on manual focus and just use your safety camera. If you don't have these fancy lights, even a shadi light works. And let's get to it, and let's see what our results look like. Set up for shooting smoke. I have my camera on a tripod. Okay, I have my normal kit lens on and a trigger, which is going to attack that. It's triggering this flash of mine, and the flash has got a snoot on it, and the snoot light is just on the smoke. So I've got it in this general area, and my smoke is a bunch of agarbattis on a potato, so that makes them stand. And when I trigger, I sort of get the smoke. As you can see, even now it's being lit by that. My background is a neutral gray, so when I turn down my aperture, it's going to become black. But I can get this even on my phone. I don't even have to get it with a trigger. Without these amazing flashlights which is lying out there right now. Well, you can just use one of these. This is a shadi light, and it's on a stand with a little barn door cutting out, and you can see it does a better job of the smoke, and it looks even better now than it did earlier with the flashes. So this is another way of doing it if you don't have anything. Here are some of the results of the pictures we took. If you want to put color in it, all you need to put is a gel or color paper in front of your light source. Here are some pictures of my friend Deepak Parwani with rim lighting and smoke. Take care, Khuda Hafiz, enjoy.